What's up, everybody? This is Kendrick from S&G619 bringing you another episode of One-on-One News. Today we have Paul George versus John Wall. Enjoy. Here we go with sports for Monday, March 31st. The Final Four of the NCAA basketball tournament is set. Number 1 Florida, number 2 Wisconsin, number 7 UConn, and number 8 Kentucky are in. Florida will play UConn at 6:09 p.m. Eastern Time. Wisconsin will play Kentucky at 8:49 p.m. Eastern Time. These games will be played this Saturday. Kansas freshman Andrew Wiggins made official Monday what he's been telling folks all along. He's headed to the NBA after his only season with the Jayhawks. It wasn't an easy decision because the fans showed me so much love here, said Wiggins, choking up briefly during a news conference at Allen Fieldhouse. I just wish I had more time. College goes by so fast. I can see why people stay all 4 years. Wiggins was the top-rated recruit when he arrived at Kansas, and his brief career was a bit of a roller coaster. He struggled early in the season, caught fire midway through, and then flamed out when it mattered most in an NCAA tournament loss to Stanford. The 6'8" forward, who was voted second-team All-America earlier in the day, is expected to go in the top 3 picks in the June draft. Many believe he could go first overall. Former Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver Desean Jackson is deep in negotiations with 2 teams. Jackson is traveling Monday to meet with the Washington Redskins. The Eagles decided to cut ties with Jackson, one of the most electrifying players in club history, last week, amid a report by NewJersey.com that the receiver has ties to Los Angeles gang members. The Tennessee Titans' decision on running back Chris Johnson is coming to an head. The Titans are expected to either trade or cut the former 2,000-yard rusher before offseason workouts begin in a week. The New York Jets, who have been reluctant to dive headlong into the Desean Jackson sweepstakes, are one team to keep an eye on for Johnson. The Jets need a running back to team with oft-injured Chris Ivory. General manager John Idzik could be setting aside the bulk of his remaining salary cap space for a play at Johnson. Finally, Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back Doug Martin tweeted Monday that he has been cleared to return from his shoulder injury that derailed his 2013 season. He sustained the season-ending injury in Tampa Bay's Week 7 loss to the Atlanta Falcons, suffering a torn labrum in his left shoulder. The 25-year-old hopes to bounce back in 2014 under new coach Lovie Smith. Alright, now moving on to gaming for Monday, March 31st. Hitman Absolution and Deadlight are the 2 free games in April for Xbox Live Gold members. Beginning April 1st, Hitman Absolution will become free until April 15. Hitman Absolution is a Square Enix published game from 2012. Starting April 16th, Deadlight will take the place of Hitman Absolution, dropping from $15 and staying free through April 30. Deadlight launched in 2012 for Xbox Live Arcade. Trials Fusion will not include head-to-head online multiplayer when it releases on April 16th. Instead, a completely new type of online multiplayer mode will be added in a free update soon afterwards. Trials Fusion creative director Antti Ilvesuo spoke about this decision. From the beginning of the development process, we had great ambitions for Trials. The game's launch in April is just the beginning. We have incredibly rich and robust post-launch content and updates planned that we think fans will get really excited for. The development team has given all of the features in Trials this time and attention they need to ensure they'd be a perfect fit for Trials. Microsoft has announced Phil Spencer as the new head of Xbox, taking over from the recently departed Mark Whitten, who served as Xbox corporate VP. The former head of Microsoft Game Studios has explained in a statement the extent of his new role, which will see him heading up the Xbox, Xbox Live, and creative teams, including Xbox Music, Xbox Video, and Microsoft Studios. Phil Spencer acknowledged the importance of launching the Games with Gold program on Xbox One, saying that they're trying to match what customers want, while also stating that it might not look exactly the way things have looked in the past on Xbox 360. The Games with Gold program on Xbox 360 has been successful for us, Spencer said. It's been part of the value people see in Xbox Live Gold. Sometimes we won't recognize this on Xbox One, but that there isn't one today. We haven't announced a plan, but people should understand that we understand the expectation that people have around what the value on Xbox 360 Gold is and what the value on Xbox One Gold should be. While Microsoft's Phil Spencer admits both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are doing incredibly well, the new head of Xbox says, "It's good for the business, but we're in this to win." Spencer emphasizes a renewed long-term focus on games for Xbox. "We're going to lead this platform from a gaming point of view." On the topic of E3 2014, he says, "I thought last year's E3 was a great game show," pointing to Metal Gear Solid 5 and Titanfall. "But this year is going to be a really strong year on stage for games." And that's the news for Monday, March 31st. What do you think of our sports stories on the Final Four, Andrew Wiggins going into the NBA, and then our football news like Desean Jackson looking for a new team, Chris Johnson possibly going to the Jets, and Doug Martin coming back for the Buccaneers? As for gaming news, there's a lot of Xbox news coming today. We have new games like Trials Fusion coming out, Hitman Absolution is going to be free tomorrow, April 1st, and Phil Spencer taking over Xbox. Hope you check out some of our other videos here on S&G619. Comment, like, favorite, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Have a good day, everybody.